Hey everyone, I'm BB, and today I'm going over my top 10 favorite LGBT couples part 2. Okay, if you saw the last one, then you obviously know that no real couples are going to be in this video, even though there's plenty of real LGBT couples out there that I really admire. I kind of just wanted to talk about ones in media because it's important to show them in media. I don't even know why I'm doing this, you all know exactly who number 1 is already, but unlike last time, not all the couples this time will be same-sex, because that's kind of something I did kind of regret last time. Because just because a couple's LGBT doesn't mean they have to be same-sex, but you'll see. But anyway, let's get into it. Number 9 is Glimmer and Bo from She-Ra. See? I told you they wouldn't all be same-sex. That being said, there's only 2 characters that are opposite sex in this video. I tried, I'm really sorry, but I tried. But yeah, Glimmer and Bo's relationship was basically foreshadowed from the very beginning. Just like Adora and Ketra's. They, technically they didn't actually end up together at the end. But, I mean, they did, but they didn't. They just said that they love each other before they went on to, battle, in the finale. But they did end up together, let's face it. I am glad that Nate Stevenson, his name is Nate now, decided to, what was I about to say there? I don't even remember what I was about to say there. But yeah, I do not like Glimmer. I want to make that very clear. But I like Bo, and I think their relationship's cute. Even though in season 4, they had that little falling out, but we are not going to talk about that. I'm just going to pretend season 4 didn't happen. But yeah, I really do like their relationship a lot. I just wish that Glimmer was a better character. Sorry, not sorry. Speaking of Bo, number 8 is Bo's parents, George and Lance. Now, this is a wholesome couple right here. I really like these two. They the fact that I don't actually remember which one's which. I'm sorry, but one of the dads is just Bo's original design from the original She-Ra is awesome. That is really cool. Well done on that, Nate. You did a great job there. I like I don't know which one's George and which one's Lance, God, but the one with the long hair. I like his hair. Also, they have 13 sons. I know IVF is a thing, but I doubt it's a thing on Assyria. So how did they do that? I don't want to know. But I do really love their relationship. They're so wholesome. They're such good parents to Bo, and I hope their other sons as well. Jeez, 13 sons, that's a lot. It's kind of like Hans from Frozen. But yeah, I like them a lot. They're a way more wholesome couple than Glimmer and Bo are. I'm sorry. Obviously, they're not the best couple in the show. That goes to Adora and Catra, but I still enjoy them a lot. Alright, number 7 is a spoiler for Heartstopper, so please mute this video in 3, 2, 1. Number 7 is Tao and Elle. Yeah, number 7. Okay, so obviously they aren't together in the show just yet, but they are together in the books, so I'm counting them. So yeah, in the books they actually are together, because the books is kind of it's different, but it's the same, but still different. And I actually like the books a lot more than the show. I already love the show, you already know, but I like the books a little bit more. I mean, there's some things that are done in the show better, but I'm rambling. Tao and Elle are a pretty wholesome relationship. And sure, they do argue sometimes, but it's only about little tiny stuff like different movies. And I really love their relationship a lot. I love that Tao just sees Elle as a girl. Even though they've been best friends since before she was a girl, I really love that he just sees her that way. And I like that she likes him as well. That's really cute. I'm not going to spoil their kiss scene in case it happens in the show, though. But in the books, if they show it in the show, it was very wholesome and I liked it. Number 6 is Santana and Brittany from Glee. Okay, I really should have put them on the first list, but certain someone obviously foreshadowed them, and I'm not gonna say anything, but let's just say the first video's not aged that well, at all. My opinion's changed quite a lot over the last year and a half, but yeah, Santana and Brittany are now my favorite couple on Glee, now, but they were kind of overshadowed by They Who Shall Not Be Named in this video. Because now that I'm older, I don't hate their relationship. I still think it's fine, but it's far from the best like I originally thought. But Santana and Brittany are great. They're actually the only couple on the show that didn't cheat on each other, fun fact. Unless you want to count Mercedes and Sam, but they kind of did at the same time. But yeah, that's why they're the most wholesome couple. In fact, Santana even at one point had a crush on another girl, and that's when she said to Brittany that she'd just rather end things so they don't cheat on each other, which that is actually the most mature thing you can do. Honestly it is. And I've never ever seen that done before on anything. So, well done for Santana of all characters to do that. That was just wholesome as heck. And obviously I gotta say it. Thank you, Naira Bira. You are a legend. I've said it in three separate videos, but you know what? She is. Number 5 is Barney and Logs from Paranormal Park. If I look pissed off, it's because I am, because the show got cancelled, even though it ended on a really big cliffhanger. Thank you, Netflix. But from what we got to see, at least, Barney and Logs are a great relationship. Again, it's kind of similar to Townell, how Logs just sees Barney as a boy, and that's fine. I really like that. I also like that, it's only ever been done in She-Ra, actually, where, I don't know if it's been done in anything else, I could be wrong, but I hardly see any trans characters who still, like, you know, I don't want to say the opposite sex, but, like, they're, like, the same sex, like, they're transitioning to. So, like, their sexual orientation technically doesn't change, because, like, Barney still likes boys. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't know how to word it, but that's what I'm trying to say. But they're a great relationship. I like them. And Logs is always so caring and so sad when, like, Barney gets hurt. It's kind of like Pugsley. Oh, rip Pugsley. But I still think they're a wholesome couple. Too bad that we'll never ever get to find out what happened with them. Netflix. Number 4 is Tara and Darcy from Heartstopper. I don't usually like having characters from the same show, but I was actually really struggling with this. Like, honestly. There's just, because I talked about most of the couples on the first video, so it was really hard to find, you know, more of them. But I really do like Tara and Darcy. They're already a relationship at the beginning of the show, unlike most of the other relationships, which, you know, is cool. I like that. I also like how everyone thought Tara would like Nick, but she doesn't. Yeah, it was Tara, yeah. I almost got them muddled up there. I think out of the two, though, Tara's my favorite. Darcy, I like, but she can be a bit, like, intrusive. I think if you've seen the show, you probably know what I mean. But I like them both still. They're both wholesome characters. There's one little change I want to say, though. The actor that plays Darcy, I think their first name is Kizzy, and I don't know their last name. They came out as non-binary when the show aired, but then now they go by they, he. So it makes me wonder, are they going to make his character, like, non-binary in the show? I kind of hope so. Number 4 is David and Patrick from Schitt's Creek. I recently watched Schitt's Creek for the first time. It was hilarious, and David is obviously the best character. And I kind of wish I'd watched it before, because he definitely would have been on either of the top 10 LGBT characters videos. But it's fine, he's here now. He's in my life now. My Nana says that David reminds her of me, which I kind of see it, but no. And I also really love, that David is not gay, but pansexual. You do not understand how happy that makes me. Because this came out in 2015 when, like, all the other sexualities aside from gay, straight weren't really talked about. So the fact that you did that in a time like that, thank you so much, Daniel Levy. Thank you so much. But back to the relationship. It's kind of funny because, like, the way their relationship started was kind of weird because they were only starting a business together, and then I think it was Patrick that asked David out, and then David said he was engaged to a girl, and then his, like, ex-fiance just showed up and said that they're still engaged, and that was weird. And they took a break, and I was so scared they were going to break up. Because, I mean, they broke up Alexis and Ted, so that made me really worried, because they were a great couple, too. I get why they broke up, but still. And I was hoping that they wouldn't break up, but they didn't, because they got married at the end, David and Patrick, and that makes me so happy. Even though on their wedding day, David had a massage and got a happy ending. That was so funny. But I really love their relationship, and the way that Patrick proposed to David was so amazing. That was so wholesome. Like, honestly, that was so good. And when they sing together, it's simply the best, because that's their song. That's so cute, too. I just love these two together so much. Number 3 is Ida and Rain from the Owl House. Come on, you have to have known these were going to be on the list. I think at the time when I made my first one, Rain wasn't really in it that much. I don't remember what time, like, what date it was when I released that video. But it's fine. Even though the show's not ended yet, and they're not, like, officially back together, they have stated before. And I don't actually know what sexuality Ida is, because obviously, you know, Rain Whispers is non-binary, but, like, I don't know, like, what sexuality that makes Ida, because, like, she could be Neptunic, I guess, because that sexuality is never, ever in anything. So, maybe she's Neptunic. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But, because she has ex-husbands as well. In fact, Stan Pines from Gravity Falls was one of her ex-husbands, fun fact. But, yeah, I still like them. We got to see how they actually met when they were kids as well, which was cute. And the song they played together was phenomenal. Like, honestly, gives me the chills every time I hear it. It's being played when I walk down the aisle at my wedding, 100%. So if my future husband's watching this video, be prepared for that. Go listen to it. But yeah, I really do love their relationship. It's so wholesome. I love them. And the fact that Rain even had to pretend that they didn't remember who Ida was, that was so sad. And I hope that they end up together in the end, because just let them end up together. Even though Rain ripped off Ida's arm, but I'm putting that out of context. Go watch the episode. Number 2 is Blitz and Stolas from Helluva Boss. I don't even know what to say with this relationship. Okay, maybe like logically they're the best relationship on this list, because the relationship's just so complicated. I don't have time to go through everything about them, but let's just say they're kind of in an arrangement right now, where Stolas has his magic book that can teleport demons to the human realm, and Blitz stole it from him. Stole it. That's their ship name as well. That's hilarious. I see what you did there. Yeah. So he stole it to do his business, because Blitz is basically an assassin who he hires demons who have died. Hire him to kill people who killed them on Earth. That's what he does. And he uses Stolas' book, but Stolas kind of has an arrangement with him where Blitz is sleeping with him to use the book. And it's so complicated. Everything about them is complicated. Because Stolas is like a royal demon, and Blitz is an imp, which are the lowest classes of all demons. So, it's frowned upon, their whole relationship. And plus, Stolas has a wife. They were in an arranged marriage, but they hate each other anyway, before he cheated on her. But they have a daughter, which is even more awkward. And Stolas and Blitz do have feelings for each other, but it's kind of hard for them because they both just think they're in it for the arrangement, and they don't know what's going on. Like, I don't even know what's going to happen. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how their relationship concludes. Whether Stolas dies, or they end up together, or they go their separate ways. Like, honestly, it's going to be incredible to see. But even though they're not technically a relationship, I had to put them on this video. I had to put them at number 2, just because of how fascinating they are and how well written their relationship actually is. It's incredible. Number 1, I don't even need to say their names. Come on. I couldn't find a good enough picture because they were all amazing, so I just took a bunch of pictures, and yeah, Nick and Charlie are the best LGBT relationship, and they're always going to be. No, this time, like, it's true. I know I said that in the first video about a certain couple who are literally an embarrassment compared to Nick and Charlie. Like, honestly, like, Ryan Murphy, I know you're not watching this, but if somehow you ever do come across this video, when you write an LGBT relationship next time, please watch Heartstopper, because this is how it's done. Okay? This is how it's done. But yeah, Nick and Charlie are just the best LGBT couple, and my favorite couple in any form of media, obviously. Like, come on, you all obviously know that, because I love them both so much. I just love them. The fact that, like, even before Nick realized he was bi, he was always there for Charlie, being there for him, like, being friends with him, like, even when people were picking on him, he always, like, stuck up for him. Even when Ben kind of, I had to cover that, sorry. He was there for him, checking on him all the time. And then when he started growing feelings for him, obviously he was confused. But then when they kissed and started going out, oh, it was so wholesome. And even when Charlie wanted to break up with Nick because he felt like he was ruining his life, Nick told him that that's not true at all, and he loves him and wants to be with him, and wants their relationship to, you know, be out and official. And that's when they become official. And obviously I know what happens after that because I've read the books, and I'm not going to spoil it, but oh my god, it just gets so emotional. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about right now, because the show is not fully out yet, and not all of you have read the books. If you haven't, go read them right now. But yeah, Nick and Charlie are always going to be my favorite couple, like, ever. Alright? Aside from my mom and dad, but that's different. That was my top 10 LGBT characters part 2. That was 4. Damn it. Let me know who your favorite couple is in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!